Hello. My name is Begum Agca Okutgen. I'm Blueground's head of partner network, one of our newest initiatives, the new business that we're building. I joined Blueground a couple of years ago. I was chief of staff to our CEO and co-founder Alex. So kind of have done a lot of things within Blueground, and for the last several months, I've started leading our partner network initiative. Blueground, as you know, is like we're a property manager ourselves. We have over 15,000 properties around the world in I think 33 cities around the world at the moment. And what we're seeing is a lot of good traction in like all the markets we operate, and several markets that we don't currently operate, but we know that there is demand for this monthly furnished rentals. So partner network is one of the ways we're trying to expand our offering and reach more customers and serve more customers in this space. And we do that by partnering with other high quality furnished apartment operators like Blueground. We vet them, we go through all of their listings, we look at their customer reviews, we look at their design, like all the service aspects, and then once we have them as a partner, we list their properties on our website, our booking platform, and generate bookings for them. And we launched Partner Network exactly a year ago now, and it has been a great success so far. I know it's early, but we have seen very good traction. We have over 50 partners live at the moment. We generated close to 5 million in gross booking value, and we are in over 10 different markets, I think we're getting a lot of good feedback from our partners that we already are one of their top distribution channels, bringing a lot of good business to them, and we like collaboration that we have with these partners. I think this is rather an internal startup for us at the moment, Partner Network, and we kind of co-create with our partners. Like we learn from them and we try to pass on our knowledge that we incurred over the last 10 years being in this business, like be it around pricing, be it around like real estate, be it around like customer service. We pass on this knowledge with them, and like together we co-create. Yeah, obviously, right? I think right now we try to be I think for us this curated and invite-only aspect is quite critical. We with our Blueground properties as well, we want to maintain a certain quality, right? Like design, the buildings, the apartments we operate, they all go through a lot of vetting, and we have strict criteria. So we want to just maintain that with our partners and with Partner Network as well. And we actually do go through this is only invite only at the moment. We don't just accept anyone. And the process we follow is once we kind of find a partner or the partner finds us, we talk to them. We look at all of their properties, one by one. Actually, we have this very detailed quality assessment process. We look at their furniture, and then we look at their online reviews if there are any. We try to get some referrals, right? We really go through this process to make sure they meet the quality criteria that we have for Blueground units, because we believe that's part of our brand's value proposition as a whole. So it's as important for us to maintain that with our partners as well. And I think for the partners too, right? They want to be part of something that is high quality with other good quality operators. So I think it works. I think the feedback we get so far from partners is it works for them as well, that we run through this process and make sure we only accept the highest quality, the nicest looking, best aesthetic properties on the platform. Yeah, so that's definitely a hot topic we have at the moment as well. So with Partner Network, several of the partners we have do a bit of both, right? They do both short term and now expanding more into like monthly or like longer stays. And there's a bit of I don't want to call it a debate, but there's like you kind of let go of your short term potential, right, when you dedicate a portion of your portfolio to longer stays. So I think in that sense, and Blueground only does monthly stays at the moment, so we have accumulated a lot of knowledge around like how to price to ensure like maximum occupancy for monthly stays while also maximizing margins. So we pass on that like knowledge to the partners, and together we work on like how to balance, right? Like how to balance your portfolio between short-term stays and long-term stays so that you maximize your operating profit. Because when you think about short-term stays, it may seem that on a daily basis your daily rates are higher than monthly, but there are many turns that you do, right? More cleaning expenses, more staff you may need to have. Again, of course, depends on the operator, right? Like different operators run their operations differently, but overall what we typically see is companies may be underestimating that the cost of like doing that many turns, whereas when you have a tenant that stays many months, you get less turn of the unit, but also they use it for a different purpose, right? So maybe they're more careful the way they use your unit. They're more attentive, right? So maybe you actually incur less cost, like fixing or maintaining the property. So when you like kind of sum it all up, our position is that there's a sweet spot, right? I think that you can balance both, but you need to price like appropriately to be able to really get the conversion, get the bookings on the monthly stays, and it's like a balancing act how you balance your portfolio between short-term stays and monthly stays. But we believe everyone should do a bit of both. Yeah, I mean, Blueground does monthly stays only. So if anything, the move towards like longer stays definitely has worked in our favor. I mean, New York continues to be one of our like strongest markets for Blueground properties, but also for partner network as well. I think like a majority of our revenue at the moment comes from New York, so we're definitely experiencing like our partners are definitely experiencing that like as there's a move towards monthly stays, it has become a tailwind for the business. We would like to believe that the market, the investors do see the opportunity that we see, right? Like we are quite a large company at the moment, like operating in multiple countries, markets, and now we're expanding into these, like, as I said, internal startups, new business models with partner network, with franchise. We think we're very bullish on this sector, as you might expect, and it's good to see that investors do see the value and they continue to believe in us. I think we've been very focused on getting to like profitability, cash flow positivity, all the while growing and scaling our business, which I believe only a few companies are able to do that. So I think this investment round, given the market condition, has been a vote of confidence for us that investors in the market continue to see the value in our business, just like we do.